and welcome to another exciting episode of Unplug, where we give you all the updates on everything you need to know on entertainment, sports, national news, as well as foreign news. This is of course brought to you by every NG, your one-stop for unlimited Nigerian trends, and my name is Judith. Now to the headlines.
Unplug.
First up, we have BBNaija Season 5 winner Laycon. Now we know that Laycon has been touring the world from Ghana to Liberia, and he is back. But he was met with a rude shock as people were dragging him online for whatever reason. Now he came and said, well, I went to Liberia, coming back home excited to see my people, and I've met with what? Internet dragging. Well, and so they spoke. Now someone quoted that tweet and said, Laycon, look, you've offended so many people, including Erica, and you need to go ask them for forgiveness while you move forward with your career. And then of course, you know how the icons are, and they're like, I beg you and your Elewedu, and I don't know who Elewedu is, but this person said, you and your Elewedu should get out of this place. I mean, it was just a whole lot to deal with because he just came back home. He needs to rest. People should allow the boy rest. But anyway, let's leave that story and move on to something else that he said about his mom. Now he had a Twitter question and answer, and someone asked him, Laycon, does your mom know the lyrics to like all your songs? And he's like, yes, except Bam Bam. And of course we know why she doesn't sing along to Bam Bam. Okay, let's move on from that to another BBNaija winner, and it seems like the winners are on the roll as Eke is set to star in a new TV series titled Trips. According to her, this is about, e-taxi drivers, a story about 3 of them, and she's going to be featuring along other big names like Father DMW and Mr. Macaroni. And I'm like, I can't wait to see this. I cannot wait to see how Mercy is going to act on this series, because we've seen her in another movie before, and let's hope that she has improved since the last time. Alright, let's talk about the ultimate love housemate Henry Arnold, who just engaged his girlfriend. It was so cute, romantic video, and of course she said yes. Remember that while in the house, Arnold had a little thing with Bolanye, but as we all know, that didn't work out, and thankfully something is working out in his love life. Congratulations to him on that one. Alright, let's talk about another scandalous story, and this is concerning an Instagram influencer, Teju Pretty. Now she had loads and loads of followers, and it was a little bit scandalous when she was dragged 2 nights ago for owing a businesswoman over 1 million naira for furniture that she refused to deliver. Now this person ordered furniture from her and paid since last year according to the story, but she did not get her decor items, neither did she get the furniture, and she was so pissed. And according to the lady whose name is Mercy Diamond, he was her friend who gingered her like, girl, let's go and fight for your money, 1 million is no pains. And that was how they went to Teju Pretty's house and made Instagram live stories, dragged her, asked her to transfer the money. And according to some reports, she was fixed into the trunk of a car when she refused to pay the money. However, hours after that story made rounds, just yesterday night, Teju posted another video where the lady who was dragging her was kneeling to beg for her forgiveness, and it was just confusing for a whole lot of people. Now, according to Teju, she wasn't actually owing the person. This person bought furniture and claimed that it was tarnished when it got to her, and then asked for a refund after 1 year. Well, the whole story was confusing, but people are saying, Teju, there's a little bit of a leak in your story, because this is not the first time that you're being dragged for debt. You've been dragged by fashion business owners, you've been dragged by your classmates, so many people. So we're finding it a little bit hard to believe this backup story here. 2 years after the release of the Sex for Grades documentary, 2 lecturers who were outed during that documentary, Dr. Boniface Igedegwu and Dr. Samuel Oladipo, have been dismissed from the University of Lagos. Now, this is a victory for all parties involved. And the person who was at the forefront of that documentary, Modi, shared the letter from the University of Lagos in celebration. So this is a little bit slow. People are like 2 years down the line. What exactly was happening? Although these lecturers were on suspension, people were expecting that they would have been dismissed a long time ago, seeing that they were caught on video. Well, justice has been served regardless, so thank God for that. Let's move on to other stories, and the first up on national stories is the deletion of the president's tweet. Now, so many people have been reacting to this, including Lai Mohammed, as usual, the Minister of Information, who said that Twitter's involvement in Nigeria's domestic affairs is suspicious. Now, in his statement, he said also, saying that the president had the right to be angry and upset on the matters of national security, and that tweet was in no way a violation to Twitter rules. Now, somebody else who was commenting on that story is Governor Fayose, in his tweet said that people are not getting on with the fact that it's not the president himself making these tweets. And according to him, the president doesn't even know how to use a mobile phone, not talk of making violent tweets. Wow, that is so intense. But let's move on to another story on the national scene. And reports have it that the National Assembly has received proposal to change the name of Nigeria to the United African Republic. First of all, who came up with that name is the question that people are asking. Why are we moving from Nigeria to the United African Republic? And why that name exactly? Now, people have been reacting crazily to it, making memes, making jokes, and some serious takes as well. And I would love to know your thoughts on that story because everybody has been giving their hot takes. Don't forget to leave a comment because, like I said, I would like to know what you think on moving from Nigeria to the United African Republic. All right, let's talk about something happening on the foreign scene. And it seems as though the African Union is joining ECOWAS to suspend Mali for the second time in 9 months over the coup. Mali has been having issues, as we saw our president travel to help sort out their problems. And the African Union has joined ECOWAS, who did theirs 2 days ago to suspend Mali from the West African bloc. Wow, interesting. Now on sports, we have something coming from the Tokyo Olympics, and it seems that 10,000 volunteers have dropped off from the Olympics for issues surrounding COVID-19 and other managerial problems. But it may seem as though Japan is not fettered by this. They are not even wavering at all. They are saying that regardless of how many volunteers drop down, they're supposed to have 80, and 80 minus 10,000, 80,000, I beg your pardon, minus 10,000 is just 70. So they're still moving forward, and there is no postponement to the Olympics. Ooh, all right. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Unplug. As usual, I had fun giving you the updates. Don't forget to drop a comment on any stories that you picked interesting. And until next time, this is brought to you by Every NG, and my name is Judith. Bye.